Hello and welcome you all. Today we will continue our questions based on properties of determinant. So our first question for today is, in a triangle ABC, if determinant 1, 1, 1, 1 plus cos A, 1 plus cos B, 1 plus cos C, cos square A plus cos A, cos square B plus cos B, cos square C plus cos C equal to 0, then show that triangle ABC is an isosceles. And now by applying two row operations at the same time, which is R2 tends to R2 minus R1 and R3 tends to R3 minus R2. So by these two operations, we can clearly see that the elements of R1 remains unaffected. So write them as it is. And now on applying R2 tends to R2 minus R1, we get 1 plus cos A minus 1. So we get cos A, and then 1 plus cos B minus 1. So from here we get cos B, and then 1 plus cos C minus 1. So from here we get cos C. Now we will apply R3 tends to R3 minus R2. So the elements of row R3, which is cos square A plus cos A, and then minus of cos A. So cos A will get cancelled out and we get cos square A, and then cos square B plus cos B minus of cos B. So from here cos B will get cancelled out and we get cos square B, and then cos square C plus cos C minus cos C. So from here cos C will get cancelled out and we get cos square C, and this is equal to 0. And now we have 3 ones in our row R1. So we will make 2 zeros from here by applying column operation, which is C2 tends to C2 minus C1 and C3 tends to C3 minus C1. So by applying this column operation, the elements of column C1 will remain unaffected. So write them as it is. And when we apply C2 minus C1 in our column 2, we get 1 minus 1 0, cos B minus cos A, and then cos square B minus cos square C. And then when we apply C3 tends to C3 minus C1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, and then cos C minus cos A, and cos square C minus cos square A, which is equal to 0. So as we know that A square minus B square is equal to A plus B into A minus B. So on taking common cos B minus cos A from column C2 and cos C minus cos A from column C3, we get in our determinant 1 0 0, cos A 1 1, cos square C, cos B plus cos A, cos C plus cos A, which is equal to 0. And now on expanding it along row R1, we get cos B minus cos A into cos C minus cos A, 1 into cos C plus cos A. So from here we get cos C plus cos A, and then minus of 1 into cos B plus cos A. So minus of cos B and then minus of cos A, which is equal to 0. So from here cos A and minus cos A will get cancelled out, and we get cos B minus cos A into cos C minus cos A into cos C minus cos B equal to 0. So from here on equating it with 0, we get cos B minus cos A equal to 0, or cos C minus cos A equal to 0, or cos C minus cos B equal to 0. So from here cos B is equal to cos A, or cos C is equal to cos A, or cos C is equal to cos B. Therefore angle B is equal to angle A, angle C is equal to angle A, and angle C is equal to angle B. And as we know the property of isosceles triangle, that side opposite to equal angles are always equal. Therefore side opposite to angle B is AC and side opposite to angle A is BC. So from here AC is equal to BC, and then angle C is equal to angle A. So side opposite to angle C is AB, and side opposite to angle A is BC. So AB is equal to BC. And then in third, where angle C is equal to angle B, so side opposite to angle C is equal to AB, and side opposite to angle B is equal to AC. So AB is equal to AC. Now from here we can clearly see that two sides are equal. So therefore triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. And now our second question for today is, if A, comma B, comma C are all positive and are pth, qth and rth term of a GP, then show that determinant log A P1, log B Q1, log C R1 equal to 0. Student, this question had been asked in 2020 board examination, that is this year, and which is based on concept of geometrical progression and logarithmic. So according to the question, let A be the first term and let R be the common ratio of the GP. We know that general term of GP, which is AN, is equal to AR n minus 1. So according to the question, if A is equal to pth term, so I can write it as A is equal to AR p minus 1, and then B is equal to qth term, so I can write it as B is equal to ARQ minus 1, and then C is equal to Rth term, so C is equal to A into R minus 1. And now on taking log both sides, we get log A is equal to log A plus P minus 1 log R, and then log B equal to log A plus Q minus 1 log R, and then log C equal to log A plus R minus 1 into log R. So from here our determinant equal to log A plus P minus 1 log R P1, log A plus Q minus 1 log R Q1, and log A plus R minus 1 into log R R1. And now on applying column operation, that is C2 tends to C2 minus C3. So By applying this operation, the elements of C1 and C3 remains unaffected. So write them as it is. And now in column C2, we get P minus 1, Q minus 1, and then R minus 1. And now this operation is very, very important. See here in column 1, we have first element, which is log A plus P minus 1 into log R. So here the coefficient of log R is P minus 1. When we apply the operation, which is C1 tends to C1 element, which is log A plus P minus 1 into log R, and then minus of log A C3. So C3 element is 1. So we get minus of log A from here, and then minus of log R into C2 element, and C2 element is P minus 1. So from here we get minus of log R into P minus 1. Therefore, by applying this operation, all the elements of column C1 will become 0. Therefore, its determinant is equal to 0. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.